Alrighty, wanted to do a quick video on my progress and just let you guys know, if you ever start one of these projects, make sure you have a lot of time and money, because this has sapped both. But if you've watched my previous videos, you probably know what you're looking at here, and this is just the mechanical room that I made. And I put this little backup boiler in case the geothermal system fails for some reason, but you can see I'm starting to terminate all the in-floor radiant tubes. This is just a flow regulator manifold, so when I have two loops in a floor, this keeps the water going at the same rate through this manifold, and then of course it comes back down to the zone valves, and this is the manifold here. So the way this works is basically water just gets pumped in this big tube all the way through here. This is going to be my geothermal system, and what that will do is just pump, it'll just pump hot water this way. Now obviously I'm going to tap into my two refrigerant lines, and you know, if you've watched the videos, you know that this goes underground here and into all the wells that I dug, and this is obviously backfilled now. But this is where the geothermal system will sit with the two desuperheaters and my compressor, and then a reversing valve. And this will go up and it'll cool, actually walk-in or cooling thing. So this is my main controller that's going to control all the geothermal systems, the backflow, the reversing valve, and all the components I have here. So as this comes back, the water is going this way, the geothermal system will add hot water to it, because it'll be circulating like this. Then it'll come up, or actually it's going the other way, sorry about that. This one is going to be for the hot water heater, and this is the valves that collects, this is the manifold that collects all the return from the floor in the house. So then it goes this way, picks up some heat from the geothermal, goes this way, and then probably this boiler will never be on, but it's just going to be on in case the geothermal system runs out of hot water. And then it'll add some right here, then it'll go up. This will be turned here. I'm going to add that little air burping valve there. It'll come around. I'll have a pump right here. It'll go down and it'll feed all the loops this way. I'm going to tap in one more right here with a 4-bank valve. This is a 2, and the 4-bank will be my living room. This 2-bank will be for my master bedroom. Then it all comes down in these, and then it goes out. So all these pipes, obviously the 4-bank will terminate the rest of the pipes, and then I've got about 2 more zone valves I got to put in this side, 1 more on this side. I haven't decided if I'm going to use a little circulating motor for the hot water heater. This one here, this hot water heater here, is just temporary until I get the indirect hot water heater, and then that will pick up the 2 loops right here. The other system, which will be these are right now, they're just 2 holes in the concrete, and this will through this will be another geothermal system, which is going to tap into the forced air system, and that'll act as my cooling. That's going to be about 3 tons, so I'll get cooling out of it and about 3 tons of heat, and then I'll pick up another 3 tons of heat through this thing. But this will just be heat only. This will be a superheater that heats the hot water, and then it'll also send the refrigerant to a little walk-in closet, so I can have a walk-in freezer is essentially what that will be. And then I obviously installed a floor pump here, because my sewer line didn't go low enough, so I had to lift up all the sewage, and this is where all my all my, you know, the pressure relief valves and whatnot are going to spill into that, and then the backflow prevention, obviously. So vent, and then this is the high pressure pipe, pumps that out. This is a one-way valve just to keep the water from going back down. So this pipe is obviously always full of sewage, but then it spills down here, and then I took it all the way down and tapped into there. So I'm always going to be able to. Now you can see here, I added a footer and a wall here because the extra weight of adding the concrete and putting in the pipes in the flooring, it adds several tons to the house. So I added this just to re-support the floor, and obviously these came up and are supporting the floor as well. So, and then my I-beam got supported through this building this foundation here inside the crawl space as well. So then the pipes that come out here, these are just going to go underneath the soil here. You can see I dug a trench. That'll go around, and I'm going to send them outside the crawl space way over there. I'll dig a few wells for those, and then, like I said, I'm going to pick up about 3 tons of heating and cooling in that, and that'll be forced air. So I'm going to have 3 systems. Obviously the geothermal that just heats up water, and that's the direct exchange, and that's coming through these 2 pipes here. And I obviously have to seal them up because you have nitrogen gas in them, so you don't want to let that out until you're ready to use it. Then the second one will be the forced air, which picks up 3 tons of heat and cooling, and that will be the forced air system, which I'll keep. And all this is controlled by this little geothermal controller. It's I think it's an HBX, just to show you what it is. And then if for some reason those 2 systems fail, then I have the third, which is going to be my boiler, and that will just add hot water if those systems fail. So that's where it's at, and just thought I'd post this so you guys can see my progress.